For the royal family, this has been a year of profound change, from jubilation to grief, scandals and squabbles, but also solidarity back in September when the UK, Canada and the Commonwealth lost the only queen most had ever known. So on our list of the top 10 stories of 2022, our number one choice is the moment Her Majesty's long reign came to an end. Here's CTV's Daniele Hamamdjian.
The reign of Queen Elizabeth II spanned so many generations, members of the public weren't so much as surprised by her death as they were unprepared. Just 2 short days after meeting the UK's newest Prime Minister, came the very sudden news that Her Majesty was under medical supervision. As members of her family rushed to Balmoral in Scotland to be by her side, outside her London home, the crowds gathered. Once the flag was lowered to half-mast above Buckingham Palace and footmen made their way to the gates, along came the realization that after 70 years, the Elizabethan era was now in the past. The Queen, the statement read, had died peacefully at Balmoral earlier that afternoon. The tributes began pouring in for the 96-year-old monarch. Even among critics of the monarchy, many found themselves mourning the head of an institution they believe is no longer relevant.
No, I've never been a royalist, so I don't know why I've been so affected by it. I literally only found out a few minutes ago, and before it happened, I didn't think I would be, but I really am.
As word of her passing spread, London's iconic black cabs line the avenue leading to the palace.
She's the only constant we've all had in our lives. I just want to show me respect.
I declare before you all.
The majority of her adult life was spent on the throne, the only monarch most had ever known. Her death pierced through the heart of a nation and beyond, triggering 10 days of national mourning. The longest reigning monarch in British history was immediately succeeded by her son.
God save our gracious King.
73-year-old King Charles III, the oldest British monarch to ascend the throne.
Hip, hip. Hip, hip.
Elaborate ceremonies as old as the monarchy itself marked the occasion. This moment in history had been meticulously planned for years, with a few exceptions. Emerging from the Windsor estate were the two couples once known as the Fab Four. That was, before disagreements and long distance pushed Princes William and Harry so far apart they now barely speak. Yet here they were, back together for a rare show of unity.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here.
When the late Queen left her beloved Balmoral Castle one last time, a 6-hour journey took her first to the Scottish capital. On the way, passing a guard of honour formed by farmers and tractors. In a nod to one of her passions, even horses line the route. The hearse travelled through entire villages at a standstill.
A very historic moment. Quite speechless, actually. She was a lovely lady.
A lady, a leader, a diplomat. And to the thousands upon thousands who filed by her coffin, she represented the best of Britain. The final stage of her funeral journey took her to London. Where a horse-drawn gun carriage awaited to carry her coffin. Resting on top, the same imperial state crown she wore at her coronation. Marching somberly behind, the Queen's 4 children, and behind them, grandsons William and Harry.
It's like a weird emotion keeps coming over you. One minute you're sort of smiling at the memories, and then you're crying because it's a big loss.
For 5 days and nights, she was lying in state at Westminster Hall, where nearly 250,000 people waited their turn to pay their respects. The king and his siblings held vigil around their mother's coffin, as did her 8 grandchildren. The Queen's state funeral at Westminster Abbey was one of the biggest events the UK had ever held, planned and executed with astonishing precision. Among the 2,000 guests in attendance, more than 500 heads of state and dignitaries. Canadian Mounties led the procession that carried her past London landmarks so synonymous with her reign, past her staff standing outside Buckingham Palace, and finally out of the city. It was a slow, solemn march up the famous Long Walk to Windsor Castle. For many in this town, the Queen was a neighbour. For so many across the kingdom, she was a grandmother figure, a member of the family. But 11 days after her death, it was time for Her late Majesty to be reunited with hers. After a life of public service, this was the last we saw of the Queen. Removed from her coffin, the imperial state crown, the orb and the scepter, the symbols of what were once her power and governance. She was laid to rest alongside her parents, her sister, and Prince Philip, her husband of more than 70 years. Daniele Hamamdjian, CTV News, London.